The big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best left-sided attackers of his generation, Peter, with all the tools to improve any team. And then all that flair.
Yeah, it seems an age ago now, doesn't it, that he started his career down on the south coast as a left-back, of course.
Yeah, and when you think about left-back, usually poor attackers end up there, but he...
It's roll! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Can he stop it going out? Berbatov! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Berbatov is offering a right smile there.
Now it's Raul. Referee has just said play on. Now it's Bale. Oh, good-looking ball. That has not gone well. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Park Ji-sung. Abiati with the clearance. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Musiala. Adriano. Looking to play him in. Musiala receives it in a wide position. And that's chance, surely! Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Van Bauten. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. And he's quick to get it clear again. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So we're still where we started right now. Tries to play it through. He's in a great position here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Marmoush. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Jordan Henderson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
Borussia Dortmund really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see...
Chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Raul. Berbatov. Barcelona finding their passes. Rui Costa plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Looking for options for movement. That's a shade optimistic. Raul. Jordan Henderson. McAllister. Raul. He's got away. That's tidy. And that has been clubbed away. Mendes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Marmoush. Raul. McAllister. Raul. Over to the left. Showing good feet.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Musiala. Adriano. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's a sharp little ball here. McAllister. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chance to deliver.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Berbatov. Adriano. Raul. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Hakimi. And it's Musiala. Can he get it through? Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Here we go again.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Henderson. The ball has bounced loose now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
The most accurate pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. The pass has gone astray. It's Rui Costa. Pass somewhat off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Granit Xhaka. Hakimi. He's going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Adams gathers from the goal kick. Driving forward. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's having a shot! They've done it! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
It's Rui Costa, played out towards the right wing. Granit Xhaka, played out wide. This might spell danger. Out towards the flank.
Borussia Dortmund really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And this is Neymar. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's shifting through the gears here. Borussia Dortmund are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Bale. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
1-0 as we head towards the end. Now it's Del Piero. And this is Del Piero. He's away. It's a sharp pass. Del Piero was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
So a Barcelona free kick.
Bale. Number 21.
Del Piero!
Number 15.
That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
That's an imaginative pass. Played into space out wide. Van Bouten wins the duel this time.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He is through here. Takes a shot. It's anyone's ball now. No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things.
There will be 1 minute.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And Del Piero! Wonderful from Del Piero! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
Number 7.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.